They're saying right now that this man is the king of the party scene in Tacoma, a local icon and legend once again. But this time from the 253, I'd like to welcome Mike Brown.
Yeah, get the money fast, no late payment. She know where it's at, she don't gotta say shit. Get a check, spin a check on some day shit. She better bring back double what I gave her.
What's going on, my boy?
Hey, what's up with your boy?
Man, you know,
Good to see you, man. You
staying frosty, staying out the way.
As you should.
It's real dangerous out here nowadays, but
For sure.
I feel like we've created a lane in this party shit to where we can give people something to do that's safe, productive, and kind of lands outside the lines a little bit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So,
For sure, right.
obviously, people who are from the city know who you are, but you know what I'm saying? Tell people who don't know who you are, like who you are, where you from, you know what I'm saying?
Well, where did I start at? My name is Mike Brown. I don't know what camera to look at. Platinum ENT. Hey, this is my first time, man. Drake breaking me in with this. This is
I'm
my
excited.
First
Yeah,
this is
first
my
interview.
This is my first interview, but my name is Mike Brown, man. You hear Menace, you know what I'm saying? Platinum ENT. I'm from Compton, California. I've been out here in the Northwest. So I first moved out here in 2006, and then I moved back to LA, and then I came back in 2008. And I've been back ever since doing my thing, bro. I'm a very known event planner. I call myself an event planner now.
Okay.
Promoter,
okay.
event
Fuck
planner.
the word promoter, right? Nobody wants to be a promoter.
I feel like I'm elevated in this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, long enough, so.
They put some stank on that promoter name, don't they?
I done did events from, you got Platinum ENT, you got Platinum Kids. You know what I mean?
Really?
I did a lot of community events for kids, man, over
I
the
did
years.
not know you had a kids brand.
Yeah, Platinum Kids and Platinum Travels. So it all branched around from Platinum ENT though. Numerous events over the years, homeless events, kid events, charity, talking to kids, you know. Brought out half of VH1, first person to brought YG out this way.
Yeah, I remember that.
Numerous events over the years, you know what I'm saying? I love what I do. I got a passion for what I do.
Right.
I love seeing people smile, have fun, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But there's
And
negative
it's a
sides,
business.
right?
It's definitely negative
We
sides.
don't always win.
Yeah,
I think that's the
You're
part
right
of
about that,
you know
too.
being an event planner.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're the main investor, right? You're the guy
Right.
who's flipping the bill for the whole thing.
For sure.
I feel like a lot of people think that when you see this large crowd of people, you think, oh man, the promoter, hey, everything must be just fine.
Nah, it definitely don't go like that.
I mean,
Not all the time.
Tell some of these new guys, these new promoters, about, you know, maybe some of, now you don't got to go into details too much, but it's like one of those times to where like you were all the way invested. You knew this was going to be a good night and things just didn't go well.
Right.
It happens.
It happens a lot. It might look good. First off, it's always a great look when you have a success to me is when you got people up in there
Right.
having a good time and it ain't no problems, no violence. We don't do this for people to come out and do all the rah-rah, all
Right.
that bullshit. So, but you definitely can lose. I done lost a lot of money over the years, a lot of money. And if you know, you know.
Right.
Thousands on top of thousands when you losing $13,000, $14,000 in one night. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Sometimes more than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've seen people lose 50,000,
50,000.
60,000.
We had an $80,000 budget with Chris Brown.
Gone.
All-Star Weekend. We did it on the wrong day.
It be,
You know what I'm saying? We didn't know it was packed out, but we lost a lot of money. So when you invest in this is how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm investing my money, it's also me a gamble. We entrepreneurs, bro.
Right.
That's what we do. So it's a gamble when you putting out a flyer out there, you investing in this, you want to take this time to do this. Sometimes it's going to come back, sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying with the success part of it, is that if you have a good amount of people, it's a crowd, and they having a good time, that's a success. Now the losing part of it, financially, when you do numbers, it's all numbers. You know what I'm saying? That for anybody want to get up in this game, you doing numbers, we count people, we do the capacity, the VIP tables, and you break down everything. It's all numbers, it's all numbers. If this ain't for you, if you not, I would say it like this, if you're not willing to take a chance with a loss, this ain't for you.
No.
Straight up.
No,
you know
it's not. I've had nights to where I've gone home with 3,000 by myself, and
Exactly.
I've had nights where I've gone home 3,000 in the hole. Like,
Exactly.
you know, I'm calling people with paycheck money.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I
Paying
done
them
did
2
events.
weeks later.
I done did events for $16, $17, $18, $20,000. You know what I'm saying? And profit. I got my money back and made me a decent profit. Side events where I done lost about $10,000, $15,000 of my money. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to watch who is somebody investing with you. You know what I mean? Like, all money ain't good money. You know
Have
what
you
I'm
ever
saying?
you ever booked an artist or somebody that you didn't necessarily like? You didn't enjoy your experience, like, you know?
Yeah.
Who would you
A
say?
few times. Who would I say?
Like, if you had to pick somebody.
If I had to pick somebody,
Yeah, if you had to pick somebody, who was like, I'm not booking them again. They're not getting my money.
Trina,
Really?
the baddest.
The baddest.
She really feel like
the Queen of Miami.
she cool, but she really feel like you supposed to. Remember Coming to America when they was walking, they throwing the rose petals on, she walking on the
That's
ground
how she
and
feel
shit.
like she should be.
And I'm really from the gutter. So
Right,
I
I'm
can't
not doing
really,
all that, yeah.
You know, I'm really from it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
I'm really like, and I'm
Right.
paying you.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So she felt I'm the baddest, like, and I'm looking like, okay.
Exactly.
I don't
Okay.
care how much
Okay.
money you got. I am humble. That's one thing about me.
Yeah.
Bro. You been knowing me.
Yeah, very humble guy.
Man, humble,
very humble
chilling.
guy.
You know what I mean? When it comes to business, it comes to business. But now I say Trina.
Trina,
So I
open
say
her.
Trina. Everybody got their own little different. You know what I'm saying? With Trina, she felt like I'm looking at her like, man, I'm ready to get this. I mean, she
Get this over
let's
with.
get this over and done with. You know what I'm saying? I'm booking for 2 days. We did we did her at Seattle, Minnesota, and then we took her to Olympia. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say Trina.
Anybody else that
Who
you just
else
like, I'm not booking
this
them again?
thing? For the most part, everybody be cool, man. I just can't think of just off top somebody that really, like, just stuck. I trained for sure. It just stuck out to where it's just bad business. 'Cause
Like,
I'm
just
laid
bad.
back, just like,
I think for me,
you know, some people, a lot of artists do, that we
Yeah.
were just talking about, that
Yeah.
they don't take it serious. They come late.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or they have you, or they about to miss a flight and you got to work.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
there's
saying? They
always
not on a
something.
flight or they
Right.
ain't at the airport. And we done sold out VIP tickets and all this
All
and
right,
that.
they
and then
overslept, missed their
you
flight,
overslept,
whatever.
yeah, because it don't matter. So when I was saying like that didn't happen a few times recently.
that
honestly.
happens.
You know what I'm saying? To where I thought they wasn't gonna show up, and I done sold. We expected about 400-500 people up in here. You know what I'm saying? Then people don't want to hear that nobody that ain't
nah,
coming.
they're not hearing
They
that.
look at the promoter on the shit.
Oh,
They
God,
don't be
every
looking
time.
at the artist or the actor, the talent.
No.
They coming straight to, oh, yeah, whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I done had that a few times, man. You know what I mean? But it worked itself out. 'Cause
It normally
I don't be
does.
fucking around. I'll be on it. Like,
I
you know what I'm
think
saying?
I was just telling my lady about this. I did a show with you remember Sky from Black Ink Crew?
Yeah, I did one with her too.
So I did a show
She
with
cool
her.
people, too.
She is super cool.
Yeah,
people.
down to earth. New
but
York for real.
She don't play about her money though.
Oh, she, yeah.
She does not play
At
about
all.
her
At
bread.
all. Yeah,
And
Sky
she
good
be having
people.
specific things that she be wanting done for her when she come in town. It don't be nothing major.
Yeah.
But just little simple shit like, you know, she want a bottle of Henny or she wants some weed. Like nothing major.
Yeah.
So I did a show with her. Remember Cultura Event Center?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Cultura.
Numerous events.
Bring it back. We did a show with her there, and I guess I wasn't the promoter that night, but
Okay.
the promoter that night had booked her. I think it was for like 6,000-7,000 or something like that.
Okay.
And all she asked for was a bottle of Hennessy, and she wanted her own weed. Now she didn't specify how much. She didn't specify any of that. Bro, these dudes did not get her the Hennessy. Got her at like the Holiday Inn. She's like, her room's not even booked. She's standing outside the hotel with her agent, like
Wow.
trying to figure out where her room is. And then they brought her some pre-rolled blunts. She was hot. So they're going back and forth because, you know, she got to fulfill the contract. She done flew
sure.
all the way from Seattle to New York. They done already paid her bread.
Yeah.
They didn't even pay the deposit. They gave her all the money.
Wow. Oh, it was different all the
It
way.
was a whole situation.
Yeah, that
So
sounds
she
all the way
came through.
different.
So
So,
I
yeah.
remember this because I'll never forget it. It was hilarious. I'm on stage. I'm at Couture. I'm rocking the mic, trying to pray to God this girl show up because
you already know the behind the scenes.
I'm the
Yeah,
face
yeah.
of this shit. I'm not even the
Yeah,
promoter, but I'm the
especially
guy
when
who's been on the
when
stage for the last 3 hours.
Yeah, very
So
important.
next thing I know, this little tiny woman, because she little, She looked a lot bigger on TV. But
Everybody look big on TV.
She little. She only like maybe 5'3", a little tiny woman.
For real.
Comes from behind the stage, snatched the mic out my hand and said, "It's time to get lit like I tell you." I was like,
Sky turned
well, there it is. Sky reflected because she was there for, I'll never forget, I must have counted it because it stuck in my head, 6 minutes.
In and out.
In and out. I saw her on stage. I was right next to her the whole time. She handed me back the mic. Next thing I know, I look out the window because you know they had the stage. They had that window right there. You can see outside. So she went right back out the kitchen. You know how couture was. You can go right out the back through the kitchen.
Yeah, for sure.
So she went out through the kitchen, and
done deal.
And I saw her catching her lip. She was on her way out of there.
And you see where that come on too, and that's for anybody else that want to do this shit. Like, I don't like that type of shit. See, that's the definition of what you call a janky promoter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got people like us, you know what I mean? Especially with me, because I take this shit for real. You know what I mean? This ain't anytime platinum on something, I stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that know me, you know what I mean? So when you doing stuff, and I done did when we did Sky at Jazz Bones.
Oh, okay. I know that was good.
The Gemini Bash in May.
Yeah.
Packed out.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to my guy BG. You know what I'm saying? We did INK Productions. He ain't really been doing the promotion no more. He on a whole nother, positive, doing a lot of stuff with the kids. ICM, you know what I mean? Innovative change makers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, we packed it out though, bro. And it was the total opposite. You know what I mean? So it's like, the business was done right. We had her in the hotel right. I'm the first person. We took her to the dispensary. Sky lost her damn mind.
Right.
Because they ain't got that in New York.
At the time, yeah.
So she walked up in there and was like, whoa, like, what the hell? She taking shit on the, I actually had her for 2 days. Gonna do her. We did Jazz Bones, and I was gonna do a pool party with her the next day.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen. So the next day, we took her and we just rolled around the whole city. You know what I'm saying? I showed her Seattle.
Her a good time.
Showed her Tacoma, let her blow, you know what I mean? Still paid her. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, it's still solid. We're gonna bring her back out.
Good
so,
love.
you know, before it's like, man, it's a lot of people in the janky promoter. I ain't with that shit. And it's a lot of them.
It's a lot of
I ain't gonna name call
names. I mean, most of them aren't even active right now. Most of them, I mean,
it
I
didn't
like
happen. You know what I'm saying? But that's small. So you figure when you're dealing with a big time artist, what's really gonna happen?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I think the shadiest shit I saw, and this was probably like some shady shit.
Yeah,
this was also at Culture Event Center.
Yeah.
You remember when they had the Migos come through?
Yeah.
So I hosted that night.
I remember that. It was popping.
And listen, but here's what killed me about that night, though.
I was up there.
They was charging $50 a head to get in that joint.
Yeah.
And all the Migos did was come in. Am I lying? If you was there, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They came in with their people, sat. They had made a VIP area for them on the stage.
On the stage. Yeah.
And they sat on stage, rolled up, smoked weed, and left. That was I'm talking about a whole crowd of people. There's a good 80, 90, 100 people crowded up in front of the stage just watching these niggas smoke weed. And that was it. The music was playing. They said, like, they didn't even get on the mic and go, nothing. They just was like, all right, we finished it. They could have flicked the blunt at a nigga and they'd have been happy. And they walked out.
You see, and that's where it's like, you don't know, you pushing it. Because, Dre, you've been hosting since I met you in this shit. You've been doing your thing, parties and all that. That's sound like was a walkthrough.
That's what I was telling people.
But see, that's what a promoter, that's me, if I'm booking you to host.
You gotta use the keywords.
I gotta let you know. See, a lot of people don't know the lingo with the shit.
Right.
So, but if you don't know, and I ain't tell you, you just, we popping like the Migos from the cut, you thinking we finna turn the fuck up.
So let's talk about that.
Let's
talk about that.
Let's talk, because I talk.
Verbiage.
I got this, yeah. It's a lot.
How important is that for your flyers and using exact terminology to keep the boys off you when you're advertising?
Very important. You know what I'm saying? Free drinks?
Nope.
No. Shut it down quick, fast.
Free weed?
Free weed?
Nope.
Not happening.
Nope.
They'd be coming up to your event and be like, oh, we heard y'all giving out
free weed. Yeah.
Shutting all that down, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, it's very important, man. You know, believe me, they watching for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had the city call you or talk about a party or something or try to shut you down?
Not personally. I got wind. Wind of stuff. They found out, seen my flyer, flagged it, where the venue contacted me.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, then there's people hating. You got a little low key, little haters too. You know what I'm saying? They're saying something might supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Like, that shit just whatever. You know what I mean? So, for the most part, I've been doing this too long, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it be little, you know, it's some, but then some people do, man, I done seen it all, bro. You know what I mean? But like, for the most part, it ain't, it's always solid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the wording on the flyer,
super important.
Very important. The age, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, age restrictions for sure.
You know, you gotta have everything lined up, security, everything, man. It's a lot of that come with.
Just from the flyer. That's before you get to
from the flyer, though.
Before you even get to anything else, the verbiage gotta be right.
Yeah, for sure.
On that flyer.
For sure. And then it's a trip. You can put all the details on there, and then people still be asking like, "Where it's at?"
Right. Oh,
okay,
God
you
damn
got
it!
The address of
that
the
is
venue
the most
on there.
annoying.
You got the number.
I think every
who to
event
contact,
planner,
the VIP, and they be
coordinator. I don't give a damn if it's your wedding.
how much is a ticket? Like,
If I
we
spend
put the
any
event
more
pay,
money on
everything
the flyer,
right there,
and y'all
they
don't
still want
read
to talk.
it.
Come on, man.
What is
How
the-
many times that happened?
Oh, every time. It's so annoying. They always DM me
it's-
too. They always message you directly like, "Hey, so when is it,
An hour
bro?"
before the event about to start.
Right, you saw the flyer, bro.
You still got tickets?
You know where it's at and all that.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what it is? They just want to pay to get in.
Straight up.
That's all it is. They just hitting you up to see
I
if
got that bad.
Hey, you know what it is when they know you. They hit you with that. What they say?
Man.
How much is it gonna be for me
How
to
much
get in,
yeah,
Mike?
yeah,
How
yeah,
much
yeah,
you
how
gonna
much
charge
that-
me? You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
He like, you good, you
I got
good.
that bad. Any promoters today, I gotta stay away from the dough. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, oh yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I learned that lesson the hard way. You gotta
I
stay
did,
away from the
for real,
door.
bro.
You got
For
to,
real,
because
for
everybody
real.
gonna be
That
like,
shit.
"What's up? Hey, I'm your member."
Whoa, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That ain't
Remember
making
me
no
from
better.
member?
Yeah, for
Member?
what? Yeah, you know
Member?
what I'm saying?
Nigga, I watched your kids. You be like, what?
For real. You ain't bullshit, man. Yeah, but no, it's all important, man. And like the timing of the flyer, you know, it's a lot that come with this, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I've had a lot of things, like I was talking about
It's
on the
really a
last
process
episode.
of it, man.
It really
You know what I
is,
mean?
and
It's a
everything can
formula
fuck
to
you.
this shit.
Everything can fuck you. The weather can fuck you.
Yep.
The
especially
time you
dealing with day parties.
Yeah, the time
It's
you
hard to
start,
plan, yeah,
you know, where the location it's not covered, or it is, but it's cold. Like, I
Right.
think Washington is probably the hardest place to throw events I've ever done, and I've thrown parties in a few states now at this point,
Yeah.
and I think Washington is the hardest. I mean, and I think it's because our ability. A lot of people don't want to go out here. A lot of people have no problem.
It's a different market.
Yeah,
for
depending
sure.
on which market
They'll
you're in.
come.
Yeah,
but I see what you're saying.
But it's
like when
seasonal.
you
It's like
moving
there's
around
some
different
clubs,
states,
like there's some clubs that are going to be
you gotta
popping
come
no
with
matter
the right
what.
angle to it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's all I look at.
and longevity doesn't even get you anywhere here, right? Because people who are at venues that have been open for a long time still have to bring special guests. They still have to, you know what I mean? Like there's clubs that have names that are known for themselves, not for who they brought or the promoters. We're bigger than the clubs that are out here. You know, but when you go to Vegas, Dreas is not, the promoters aren't bigger than Dreas. You see what I'm saying? People don't look at the promoters at Dreas and be like, oh man, I know the promoter. They're not emulated, they're just employees.
Right,
you feel me?
right,
Dreas is known because of that brand. You know, we don't have that here.
Yeah.
You know, most of our clubs that are open here that have done any kind of prominent work or have the reputation of bringing somebody there is because somebody like me or you or anybody else in the city put up their money or put up somebody else's money to bring them out here, and they just so happen to use that venue. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So they don't.
I agree.
I feel like a lot of times, I said this to Nikita too. The city really diminishes what we have to go through.
Yeah.
To even make these parties happen, win, lose, or draw.
For real.
It's a bitch. It
really is, man. And then when we do it, we get what we want the people to come out and have a good time. You always got some, I ain't gonna say always,
but it's
but shit happens.
The knuckleheads.
You know what I'm saying? The knuckleheads and what we trying to do, man. We just trying to, like you said, it's a different market out here. I grew up in the LA area. I'm from Compton. You know what I'm saying? LA, Hollywood, they don't even, it could be a line of people out there, the promoters, if you don't look a certain way,
right,
you ain't getting in.
Yeah, that's true.
They come out and be like, you not getting in.
Yeah.
You not getting in.
That's California
You know
in general.
what? That's all straight up.
Yeah, because I went to a
because
club in San
everything is a
Francisco,
persona, everything is a video, everything is the content, the pictures, or this and that.
Yeah.
I was with my homegirls and they kind of come some kind of big. We on a party bus. We just drove out They said, ain't none of y'all getting in. So imagine you done went dressed and got all pretty and all that. We went to, they said, y'all
None of y'all.
go somewhere else. Straight like that, bro.
I've
that's
had
what
that
different, like
experience a little
Houston,
bit.
big, you know, like certain different markets, New York, you know what I mean? So
They don't play about the club
out
scene.
here, I mean, I haven't experienced none of that like out here, but you know, it's just hard. It's a different market, you know what I'm saying? Which is a good end. Wow, okay, well, I haven't.
In Seattle,
But,
never in Tacoma.
Yeah, Seattle is the
But
city.
in Seattle,
of the
Seattle
whole state of
has
Washington.
become, and I hate to say it, but it's become very gentrified.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know,
Tacoma too.
for a
I'd say
long
Tacoma
time,
too,
I didn't
since
go
I've
to
been
the
out here.
stadium because I had brought a producer from Dallas, Texas up here. His name was Sammy Davis. And he produced a whole EP for me. But he was one of those down south guys that had like permanent gold teeth.
Okay.
And they told him that he couldn't get in the club because he had a grill. And he was like, you want me to take my teeth out in order for me to be able to go inside the
crazy.
club?
I mean,
and they're like, well, I mean, that's what it says on the sign, bro. I mean, it says no. You know.
So with that,
I don't give a fuck.
so
This is a black dude telling us this, too.
I believe it. You know, at one point you couldn't even wear Jordans up in there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
They
you know what I mean? There was something about Jordans. I'm like, how the hell did that? Like, you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Jordans
So
are
that's
really
what.
expensive.
I know, but they figure if you wearing Jordans, you about to come in and start some problems.
I don't
Or if you
feel
got a
like-
grill in your mouth, like how that shit. That don't even sound. You know what I'm saying? So, but what can you say when it's their venue? And they got
Nothing.
the
You
whole-
can walk away, and that's why I
popping and
started
they
doing my
what
own
they
shit.
do. Exactly.
So what was your, let's
Okay.
turn the tables. What was your favorite event? What was the one that you was like, yo, I
My
loved it. I made hella bread. It was lit.
The blackout.
The blackout. What is that?
Blackout, the all R&B blackout. I'm about to bring it back too. I did that's my most profitable event, man. The blackout all R&B jam. I did it on Black Friday. I was thinking like I wanted to be some creative.
You actually won on Black Friday?
Black Friday.
I don't never hit on Black Friday ever.
I'm gonna do it on Black Friday. Everybody wear all black, and I did it like on a grown and sexy type of, you know what I'm saying? So I pushed it. I'm in a suit. Cause I dress up. I feel like I look good in anything. But when you really, you know what I'm saying, on your, you really like, man, who want to come in? Man, you too clean to be doing something. You know what I mean? So I would say that was my most fun. Man, I had about 600-700 people up in there.
Ooh.
I did the blackout all R&B jam first year, 2017, November, and then I did the all white. I'm bringing that back this year. The all white winner one man. Shout out to the city. If you was there, you know. No problems.
No problem.
The next month I did the all white Winter Wonderland.
Yeah.
All white Winter Wonderland, all white party, all R&B jam, all R&B. Everybody wore all black on Black Friday. The next month, all white.
Ooh.
Back to back. And then we killed them on New Year's. So that was like, so I always say fourth quarter I want to end strong. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't did the blackout. I did it with like 3-4 years, and then I stopped. And then I did my fourth annual all white party. Then I stopped, and I'm gonna bring it back this year, man. Y'all make sure November 25th, the blackout R&B jam, Platinum ENT. I'm bringing it back. The Winter Wonderland all white party, man. We gonna do it. Shout out to the Watson Event Center. The R&B jam. I would say that, bro. The blackout's been my most profitable event without bringing nobody.
Yeah.
Just a platinum. Just be putting platinum, and then me, you know what I mean, doing what I do. Man, the whole city came out, man, and no problems. None.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? So when I done did it myself, and I done been to people's events, I know, shout out to all the promoters in the city too. Y'all know I fuck with y'all. All the hosts, everybody grinding, really making this shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you mentioned the host.
Everybody. Shout out to Dre, PG.
You know, we out here working, baby. They
Hey,
always
he already
forget me.
got-
Do you see that
He
shit?
gonna- yeah, he gonna
You
shoot
saw
a
that
shot.
shit. You saw that shit.
gonna
All the
shoot a
promoters in
shot
the
on-
city, everybody.
Hey, look.
Shit, Dre, my nigga Dre.
I am booking Dre. Everybody's witnesses. Dre,
If
PG
you motherfuckers
will
don't
be
start
on the
calling
Platinum
me-
ENT party. Look, he's coming.
Thank you.
Shake your hand.
I am here to work, people.
We working.
Jesus.
Come
yeah.
on, man.
But, Jesus Christ.
Nah, but I would say that, bro.
So,
would
I
say
mean, that sounds like a really elegant
yeah,
upscale event. What was the most, like, ratchet shit you did? Because you know that the ratchets be coming out,
ratchet?
man. It was ratchet. Even you had to step back and be like, this is some ratchet shit, but it's lit.
Natalie Nunn.
Natalie? Bad Girls Club?
Bad girl.
Big T.
You know what? Jock went up too, though. Jock, Jock was
Young Jock?
Young Jock.
Be in the
bro.
trap. It's going down.
Young Jock.
Hey.
But Natalie Nunn, she got, that's what she, you know what I'm saying? That's what she.
I've never been a Natalie fan. I've never been a fan. Even on the show, I didn't like her. I was a fan of the Fat Girl. I don't know if it was the season before.
Nat, man, you know I love you too. Baddies East, Baddies West.
Yeah, she killed it though. She was the most marketable one.
She really did for real.
And she still is. She's still on TV. She's still doing it.
She's a fucking executive producer. She went out from a reality star to being an executive producer of the
she's a
network
gangster.
Now that's on a whole nother level type
yeah,
shit. You know what
she's
I'm
a gangster for sure.
And she came out, we just rocked it. But now, as far as the Ratchet though,
it was Ratchet.
It was popping. No problems.
No problems.
No problems.
But ass.
Couple little ass everywhere. Females popping it, energy popping. I'm hosting. You would have been up in there. I would have just you would have just. We just gonna do us. Like get her. You know that one.
Her. The one with the
teeth. Not hop out there, walk in the crowd, everything. Oh, the energy was crazy.
Oh, wonderful.
It was stupid. We just did it, man. Shout out to Dion Black Royalty. You know what I mean? Shout out to my GSL team. Shit, I'm a part of GSL too. That's another thing. But yeah, I would say Natalie and Young Jock. YG too though. YG was turned.
I've been booking YG a few times, and every single time.
Ampersand. I did the after my Crazy Life after party.
Oh yeah.
Ampersand.
Okay, I did the Read Up 2 tour, and I did the Read Up first one.
Yeah, I remember that too.
That was a good time.
YG went up. Man, we had a lot of, man, that's why I love this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a lot of times.
Good times, man. Good times, man.
You gotta think, man. Summer Jam and all that shit.
Summer Jam.
The stage
can we bring back Summer Jam?
Oh, man.
You know, shout out to Rich Penn. He was the last person.
Shout out to Rich.
Yeah, he was the last one to help fund Summer Jam. He tried to keep it going for us.
Summer Jam went
He really did. A lot of people don't know that Sky Movement literally partnered with other companies to make Cube 93 keep Summer Jam going. Because if it was up to them, they were like, fuck it, we're going to go to the EDM. Cube 93 is not even around anymore. There is no more Cube 93.
Yeah.
And I feel like Summer Jam was their first demise. You know what I'm saying? Was their first.
Yeah, the dope music festival.
Yeah, I did all those.
Yeah.
Those were epic. Those were the biggest festivals the city has ever seen. That Money Bag Yo shit went sideways.
Shout out to Clem Rashad.
Yo, shout out to Big Clem. That was my dog for sure, most definitely. Will Jordan, they was doing their thing.
Will Jordan, solid. Yeah,
they was selling their thing for a minute.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, they need to bring back Summer Jam.
I know. They said it was tough. Rich was trying to do something, something.
But it's another one of them losing situations. Another one of them investment.
At the Tacoma Rainier Stadium, they got the tripping. Police shut it down.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to talk about. Yeah, with the Money Bag Yo situation. So crazy thing about that. So I was on the ballot for that show. Okay. And so they had me on tour with all the local artists. They had linked up with Lion Pride Music and paid them to rent the party bus, the tour bus, quote unquote. Yeah. And they drove us to multiple colleges all over Washington State. Okay. The problem was the colleges didn't know we were coming. So every time we got there, they was kicking us out. Wow. Every single time. I'm talking about we pulling up to Catholic schools and shit. Like my homeboy Bishop Bear, shout out to my nigga Bishop Bear. He on top of the party bus like, fuck your baby daddy, tell him that I said it. Like, and we had a Jewish school. Yeah. Like there's a whole I'm over here talking about I like them dead. Nigga, I'm over here at John Rogers Catholic School. They had us outside of the only place we got love at was some random high school we just pulled up to. Wow. And the police still pulled up on us. But once they saw that we were just performing for free to advertise the show. It was crazy. We got all the way out to Pullman. But here's the fucked up part about it. We got all the way out to Wazoo, Pullman. And it got to the point to where artists started getting rental cars and just driving home. They're like, bro, I'm out of here. Wow. But me, I'm a soldier. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Rich, so I'm going to see it all the way through. So I wake up in my hotel room, and these niggas left me. They left me in Pullman.
I ain't never been out that way.
They ain't never been out there.
I ain't never with a college.
But college students, that's it. And nobody I knew, they left me. If it wasn't for my boy Bishop Bear, my dog, if it wasn't for him, just happened to FaceTime me. He just so happened to FaceTime me, and he was like, "Hey man, where you at?" I said, I'm in the hotel room. He said, "I just woke up, bro. I don't see nobody. Where's everybody at?" He said, "Oh, they left, bro." I said, "What?" He said, "They left last night."
Oh, so you ain't even know.
I didn't have a chance in hell. They been gone.
Oh, man.
And they gonna call me. They gonna call me the
on that
next
Henny.
day.
They
Talking
said
about, oh,
Dre
we're
gonna be
so
good.
sorry that we left you. We tried to. We banged on your door, but you were. I was fucked up. I was beyond gone. There wasn't no waking me up. I was sleep. But I was. Who expects that an entire? We're talking about a metro bus, a pimped out. This is a giant bus.
Yeah.
Y'all just gonna leave me, bruh?
You talk about the Lion bus?
Nah.
Yeah, they got a few. Yeah. Lions Pride. Shout out to them too, though. It's love, man.
But you know,
That's a trip.
the shadiest part about it wasn't anything on Rich because he flipped the bill for all that shit. You know, the bus itself was like $2,000 a day, and we was on that bus for like 3-4 days. You know,
on a mission.
yeah, you know, and what sucks is doing all that. The promo still worked, and the city shut down the concert because they said there was pretty much the level of popularity that all these down south hip hop artists had, that they felt like it was going to be a bad crowd. Because Shady Stadium fits like 10,000 people, so they're like, 10,000 of the most hoodest gangsta niggas in the city from every hood coming to see all their favorite artists, all these trap artists.
I've seen that happen. Like,
and it's just
and
straight
they
up,
do it.
it's
They
cool
do it
until
like
it's
a
not.
couple of days before too, though. So
Yeah.
like I said, back to where the promoter, it comes on in. So you done sold all these tickets, and then we cancel the event two days out. It's like people that's coming from out of state, people flying in, man, they don't really want to hear none of that shit. They don't want no refund.
Over 2,000 tickets.
You know what I'm saying?
They
So
don't
it's
want a
like,
refund. They want the show.
They want to see the show, exactly.
They want the
You know what I
show.
mean? So, you know, that's what come back on the air. That was a cold. That was cold. I was part of that promo team too. We was playing up, we was gonna turn up, shit.
Yeah.
We was gonna do what we was gonna do, man. But yeah, that's what it be ups and downs with it though, man. And then like the experiences, you know, I done lost a lot of money over in the year. I done made money and lost money. Like I said, they experience stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like certain things just out of your control.
Do you have any like crazy party stories where like shit got out of your control? Like, because I know I've had plenty of parties to where like straight up brawls break out, and I just kind of got to sit back and just be like, damn.
Yeah, you know what, man? Recently, man, shout out to Sav, man, Terrence King, rest in peace. When I had New World, you know what I mean?
New World Lounge. You had that joint jumping for
First off, shout out to Angel Hawk for giving me a chance with it and got the rocking as a promoter.
That's really what kind of got you the spotlight for a minute, because you kept that place going.
Yeah, I had that shit rolling. We turned to
a couple years you rocked that joint.
We had every Saturday rocking USA, meat soda.
Yeah, I remember I came in there. You gave me the VIP room with my people. I remember that.
For real, I remember that too.
Yeah, I came in there thick. After you was like, come through with your people, I was like, don't tell me that, nigga. I'm coming through.
I had an unfortunate situation though, man, that out of my control. You know what I mean? I brought this was October 20th, actually around this time. Every time around this time, I think about this shit. October 20th, 2017, 18, it's been 5 years. So I brought Johnny Blaze out from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Okay.
I just took over New World. I actually bought it, I owned it then. Shout out to my guy, my silent partner, investor, man, much love to you, you know what I mean? You know who you are. Popping. Whole night popping, rocking. You know how I go. I'm like, I just brought Donna out from Black King Crew. Shout out to Black King Crew. I brought so many of y'all out. Yeah,
Donna definitely.
Donna and Alex, I brought them out. But Johnny Blaze, man. So I'm looking, and I'm like, damn, it's popping. I just sold out. VIP was rocking. Everything good. The let out. Back to the verbiage. If you want to promote it, the let out is between. It's actually like the most dangerous part of the night because you never know how this shit can go. Everybody drunk and shit. Yeah. So between 120, 115, I usually like to break it down to like all R&B music. You know what I mean? Because everybody, we turned them up.
That's how it used to be.
Now let me
slow them down. That's church.
Bring y'all down. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring it down.
After they get those showers,
so 115 to 130, 140, I tell the D that all R&B music. You know what I'm saying? We got to bring them down. So it can go either way, but when the energy going, that shit be hard to,
shake it
out.
Out.
It's just too, you know what I'm saying? It's rocking, right? So, man, I looked on the stage, and I looked in the back of the club and shit, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck? And I'm looking like, what is that, man? It's a big ass brawl. I mean, you got about like 14 dudes fighting. You know, I got security up in there. I got 6 security. Me, I hop off the stage, try to break it up. You know what I'm saying?
You better than me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't jump into that.
Yeah, I know I got that bad too.
I'm not
a lot of
doing
people
it.
got
That's what I
love for me
paid
too,
y'all
though.
for.
You know what I'm saying? They respect me, so you know I might be. I done diffuse some situations too, just on the love and respect because my event.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't know you, then I know somebody that know you know. So it's like
Right.
real personal with me. A lot of people that come to my events, I know a lot of them. But yeah, man, it went bad. Man, these dudes, 3 shooters. You know what I'm saying? Shot the whole club up, bro. Rest in peace to Terrence King, man. My girl Pearl, man, she got hit. She's paralyzed to this day. 4 people shot. He passed, and that was some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, anybody that know me know I do this like on the love, like I don't be, you know what I mean? Y'all know I do this for real. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the negative side of this.
Yeah, I would say that's the worst thing I've been through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out of my control. You know what I mean?
Completely out of
Out
control.
of my control. About 125, 130, literally shot the whole club up, bro. 3 people. You got 3 shooters. You know what I'm saying? Just shot it up. Damn. That just ended. You know, I was in a bad space. I actually was about to give up. Because, you know, you get a conscience.
Yeah, you've been there.
You know
I've been there.
I ain't want to deal with platinum. I'm like, man, this ain't but the city, man. Shout out to the city. Tacoma, Seattle, you know, the whole, y'all kept me going with this, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I was about to give it up, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I've been there.
I'm like, I'm cool, because that'd be, you know, your mind going, you know what I'm saying? My girl Tasha, much love to you too, Tasha and the kids. But yeah, I'd say that was but I came back. I snapped back. I didn't do no parties for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Then I ain't even go out for a minute. I was like, just kind of shelled in. Then I went out and then, well, don't stop, keep going. Whoa. Just got back rolling, bro.
Yeah.
I would say that's the hardest thing I've been through in the last year since I've been doing this shit.
Yeah, I think I've had some pretty crazy ones that I really thank God I made it out of.
For real.
You know what I mean? And I don't
glad
think a lot of
that
people.
nobody else get hurt.
No, and a lot of people don't talk
Like,
about that side of being an event coordinator or being a party commander, especially when you're doing hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really like that in too many other genres, but you literally risk our lives to throw these parties.
Real talk.
Like, I can't count how many times I've had a gun pointed in my face.
Yeah.
I can't count how many times I've been in the right place at the right time to not be shot. I thank God I don't have no bullet holes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I've had a scenario, one party I could think of, this is when I used to throw house parties a lot, because I've always tried to stay in the private party sector. I don't like working with clubs or major venues.
Yeah.
I like to have all the money if I can. You know what I'm saying? I pay what I want to pay, how much I want to pay them, you know?
Right.
But, you know, I was doing this house party one time, and this is when I was really naive. Like, I really felt like I was like untouchable, because I was throwing parties everywhere. Tacoma, I was in New Holly. This is also when the South End, you know, CD beef was going on, and then the whole Seattle Tacoma beef was going on.
Yeah.
So it was a whole controversy. So we had threw this party with this dude. He was like a college, it was like a college house.
Okay.
And it was over in Skyway, literally off 59th. This is in the hood. And big ass house. We're throwing a party. Everything's going well. And I'm getting down. He said R&B, shutting everything down, slowing everything down. It's a house full of people. And this dude hops on stage. Mind you, I'm not paying attention. I'm getting my DJ set up. I'm getting ready to go home.
Right.
But I'm just still got music playing. And he walked up to me. He's like, "Hey, can I say something on the mic?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So I'm not paying attention to him at all.
Right.
I'm not even listening to what he's saying on the mic. By the time he's done saying what he's got to say, I see people in the whole building scatter. Everybody's just running which way.
It happens.
And then I look at my friends and my girl at the time, and they're on the ground, like looking up at me like, "Nigga, like what are you doing?" Like, you're on the ground. I'm looking at them like, what the hell is going on? Mind you, this all seems like it's happening in slow motion to me. But
man, it happens that quick too.
After that, I hear blah, 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 blah outside, right? And that starts like literally a gun war outside. My car wound up having a few bullet holes in it because I was parked in the front. And a guy, I don't know who he was apparently, but he was running and got shot, and a bullet went through his cheek and blew out the other side of his face. So, I mean, that was just mind-blowing to me. And then I guess apparently, so once the dust had cleared, apparently he got on the microphone. It was pretty much like, you know, whatever hood he was from, if you're not from that hood, I'm about to kill everybody in here.
Oh, damn.
And I was completely
yeah,
oblivious.
yeah,
I'm thinking he about to hop on and be like, hey, what's up, man? Follow me on Instagram, like I'm JJ the Rocker. Like, no, he's like, I'm about to kill everybody who not with my hood up in here tonight. And I was just like, people ran for their lives. I mean, I've had scenarios like that. I think one of the biggest parties that people know me from is kind of fucked up because I hate being known for the bad parties, right? I had threw a party in Auburn, actually. It was at, before everybody went to Patterson's West, the skating rink.
Yeah.
There was another joint right down there in Auburn, right before you got to Muckleshoes, the skating rink down there.
Okay.
So somehow I got these people to let me throw a party in the skating rink. So I got people who are skating around, but we selling liquor in the skating rink. And people are skating drunk as hell. So this is right after 4th of July. And somebody took a firecracker. You know, niggas don't know the difference between a firecracker and a gunshot nowadays.
Playing games.
So, playing games, somebody took a firecracker, threw it inside the building.
Wow.
Somebody think they shooting, now everybody's tripping. Now, people got on skates and shit. So, you rolling over people's shoes.
That just make you say, who does that?
Right, you hitting so, man, and then
You know what that can do, like.
It was stupid, but it was a all out brawl, like completely. I'm talking about, I had about 300 people there that night.
I believe it.
And because the skating rink is a lot of space. That's a big space.
That's
so,
one thing I've never done is a skate park. I have a party at a skate park.
I did it. It was a great time. I was drunk as hell. I was rolling around the bitch drunk, had glasses on. It was a blast.
You stayed.
But it ended very, very, very badly. So it was a great time, but it ended very bad. It was a whole bunch of beat up people. My guy Mike, I felt so bad for him because he was in the most messed up situation. Mike with a K and my KOL, my dog. But he had the most terrible situation I think anybody can be in when they got that lady with him, right? And you out. And so he tried to be Captain Save a nigga and saw a girl getting jumped and decided to jump in and try and save her. Not his girl though, just a girl. And then he got jumped, but he got jumped bad. I'm talking about he got beat down so bad, like we thought he got shot. He was like, I got hit.
Man, you know, it's a trip by that. Bringing that, man, we had a man recently, bro. Rest in peace, Joe. Same similar situation, you know what I'm saying? Females, he trying to help out, part of our team. These dudes tripping, they beating the women up in the parking lot. I was just on the news, Tacoma. He goes in and be like, hold on, try to save him. They turn around, he murdered him 2 weeks ago.
Oh!
At the hookah lounge. Rest in peace, Joe. Condolences to the family and everything, man. But it be stuff like that, like when you just said, how see how that's, and then you expect me to say
bro,
that.
It's just that
simple. He got 2 kids. He got a young 2 kids, man. With security for us for years. I've been knowing Joe for years. Security for us. He wasn't even working that night. Just trying to come up in there. You know what I'm saying? So back to like, we do this, man. Some people in there, we just chilling. Like we dealing with the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? We really don't know this shit. We just provide a place for people to have fun. But at the same time, we parents, or I'm pretty, I got my son right here, you know what I mean? And whoever got that, we just gotta deal with everything. So that's unfortunate. Man, we'll get to talking about that, but it's just, that's unfortunate. Rest in peace, Joe. Much love for you, man.
Yeah, I try so hard. Yeah. Oh my God, man, rest in peace, man.
Recently.
It's so hard for me to hear those stories because that's the shit that makes us not want to do this shit, right? Because that, there's 2 sides to every coin, and that's why people, when they look at me and like, oh, this whole party god shit, and they're like, oh man, like you get to walk in the clubs for free
and everything.
Bro, you don't know how much danger, how many times I thank God I made it home over a couple $100. Like we're not even talking about major money. Niggas is risking it. Like there's dope dealers out here taking smaller chances than we taking just trying to entertain people.
Real talk.
I thank God that we've refined the game here. So where I haven't had an incident in almost 5 years. So, and it's because I feel like we're at the age, you're a little older than me, but we're around that same genre and the same age range, to where all these people know us. We all was doing, like I said, you've been in the game about the same time as me, about 15, 16 years. Yeah. So it's like, we all started coming here, and the best part of, one thing that's crazy about here, nobody who's killing it right now is from here. You're not from here, I'm not from here. Excuse me. My boy Tyrone, he's killing it right now in Seattle. He's not from here. Everybody who you can think of that's not an employee, like they're legitimately like, all right, look, I want to do something, I'm gonna put it all together right now. They're not from here. They're the people who moved here and decided to, try and do something.
It's a few people, I would say, like Papa Black.
Yeah.
Shout out to Papa Black, he's from Seattle.
Yeah, Black Schmidtel Highway.
Yeah, for sure. But I hear what you're saying.
It's not enough of them.
That's true, yeah.
It's not enough of them.
A lot of people that like kind of retired in the sense. Con Love, shout out to Con Love.
Lily Million, shout out to her. She definitely do her thing.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. But like, I hear what you're saying though, and it ain't no shots out, you know what I'm saying? But like and then that's one thing I love about out here too. For us to not be from out here.
You can come out here and make a name for yourself.
That's why I love Tacoma, Seattle, the Northwest, man. Shout out to like for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it can be politics in LA with this shit. Like, you just can't, people come out here.
It used to be.
They be feeling some type of way. You just ain't about to come out here and like, who is you? You know, like, you ain't about, what I mean? But
do you feel like that's
I
still
feel like
relevant,
the Northwest is, they embrace you for real, you know what I'm saying?
It is, right, but
it can go, either way. I mean, that's for anywhere, you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, because I didn't see
I can speak about with me, it's been love, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of shit I just kind of do under the water, like whatever. I'm gonna just do me, you know what I'm saying? But
I definitely
that's one thing
enjoy
I
it.
love about out this way too, though.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy it. I think my cousin said it to me the best way. I think shout out to my cousin Pietro, Pandemonium Records in Atlanta.
For sure.
When I was really heavy in this rap shit, and people who know my story, that's I did rap for about 5-6 years.
Yeah.
I really, I still do it. I got a show on Saturday in Yakima. I still get booked for stuff, but I normally get booked to host.
Yeah.
And then they'll pay me to host, and then I just throw myself a couple songs in there.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it kind of double win right there. But when I was doing the rap thing, like the rap game is terrifying. Like I had to get out of it myself, and it was just because, like, for example, like my friend Fly, he stays here, and he had gotten into an altercation. I won't get too much into details about it, but he had gone to an altercation to where we were all scared for his life. We didn't know what was going to happen, and it was happening right outside the building. You know what I mean?
I believe it.
And it was from flexing. From having the fat chain and wanting to have all the girls, and and you got all these expensive things around you. But you're so naive because you're from Washington or you've been here, and we are such a tight knit. Everybody's cool with everybody. It's such a liberal state. You know what I mean? You don't think that's gonna happen to you? No. But it was a little female type situation that went south for him. You know what I mean? But that's the kind of shit that I'll be talking about that scares me. That's why I was ready to quit.
Yeah, they say, what they saying being a rapper right now is like the most dangerous job to have right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like from all over, you know what I'm saying, from the world. You gotta figure how entertainment, this hip hop, R&B, how to just evolve the whole world with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna be that guy, you know what I mean? And like a situation like that where you call with your boy, like I really I grew up in this industry. I know I'm come from Compton, LA, it's like real. Man, you know what I mean? Lost a lot of homies, a lot of good rap known artists, like Real Prophets, Neighborhood Nip, man, was one. Like, man, what happened?
I got to do a show with him before.
Nip was so solid. YG introduced me to Nip.
I did him the same weekend, actually. My first show hosting ever was YG and Nipsey Hussle the same weekend. That was when they were trying to do that blood and Crip cross.
Yeah, trying to bring it together. We better together. That's out there.
Oh my God, my whole family bleed blue, and that man Nipsey, bro, rest in peace. I've never seen somebody hold such a presence.
Show you.
He showed up, braids, fucked up, white t-shirt, blue jeans, and some Chuck Taylors, bro. No jewelry. This is when he was only getting $6,000 a show.
For sure.
He showed up, bro, and he did that fly cripping, and they carried that man in Numos. I hosted that show, man. I never in my life seen somebody get like be so thorough with that gangster,
Yeah,
but get
but
treated
still
like a
get the-
saint,
yeah,
like, you know, get treated like emulated, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
and that was before he was ever touching big money and had the chains and all that. So I got to shake his hand. I was like, this show Nipsey, and I didn't know at that time he was gonna be a legend. I didn't know who the fuck Nipsey Hussle was at the time. Yeah. But literally after that show, it was just like he had went on a tour run with him and YG, and after that whole beef that blew over, you know, he had Tooted and Booted, and he had his whole, you know, that whole Jay-Z thing, you know, so it was, they both just took off in two different directions, you know what I'm saying? And it was a beautiful thing to watch. It has been one hell of a ride, and every single person that has been here so far has been nothing but joy. So it's going to get nothing but better, I got shows lined up for the next couple of months. I'll let you guys know about those in the next episode, but feel free to tune in to all the reels that are going to be coming up. Watch out for those reels. It's the 5FINGER Discount podcast with your boy Dre PG, and if you wanted to know why we call it the 5FINGER Discount, because I used to steal shit. It's that simple. Have a nice day.
Yeah, get the money fast, no late payment. She know where it's at, she don't gotta say shit. Get a check, spend a check on some day shit. She better bring back double what I gave her.